What's up, everyone? So we're going to be talking about the best players in each decade in the NBA since 1980. So, yeah, this is going to be interesting. Disclaimer, somebody cannot be on here more than once. So there cannot be a bronze there cannot be a bronze or Michael Jordan over once. Because if there wasn't that rule, I think that it would be a little unfair, because I feel like they would just win it every single time. So yeah, that's the disclaimer. Let's go. So for the 1980s, for me personally, now there's a lot of guys that you could choose from, but do I really want to take my one Michael Jordan thing on somebody that's barely been in the NBA yet? Probably not. So yeah. So I'm personally not going to be doing that. So I'm not going to be using that. So there's a couple guys that you could say are the best from that decade. And now, who do I think is the best? Gary Bird is definitely up there. Okay, Gary Bird is definitely up there as one of the best players from the 90s. But for me, I think it is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. So you guys might be wondering, why do you pick him? Now the thing is, I think people forget Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is a Hall of Famer, one of the best players of all time. And now it's definitely not gone as good as it could since his retirement, because there has been a lot of players that have accomplished unbelievable feats to make him look like he's not one of the best players of all time. But he really is. But the thing is, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is just a look. It's because ever since his retirement, players have been making feats that people really never, ever expect. So, never expected what happened. So, yeah. People never expected what happened. So, yeah, just so, yeah. Anyway, so yeah. For the 1990s, it is Michael Jordan. And now I don't think a lot of people are going to be arguing about that. And well, there's definitely a lot of great people from the 90s. Even Jordan's teammate was unbelievably good, Scottie Pippen. But I just don't think anybody beats what Michael Jordan accomplished. Michael Jordan accomplished feats that we never really expected. So, and even though he doesn't even have a lot of records that people used, like Michael Jordan used to have a lot of records that have been, and now I think everyone's starting to realize this. People are better now than they used to be. So, alright. All right, for the 2000s, there's a lot of guys you could go with. You could go with Kobe Bryant. You could go with, there's a lot of guys that you could potentially go with. Okay? So there's a lot of guys you could potentially go with for the 2000s. And you could go with even LeBron. Okay? You could even go with LeBron. If you want to, you could even go with LeBron. But I'm not gonna think he's the best in the 2000s. Even he wasn't even drafted until late 2000s. So I don't think you could say that he was the best player because he's 38 years old, so he's been in the NBA for a while. But he was drafted in 2003. So it's definitely not late 2000s. He's been in the NBA since 2003, which is incredible. But he's definitely not, and hear me out, definitely not the best player from the 2000s, because only his first 7 years were in the 2000s. So he is, LeBron James is the GOAT. It's between him and Michael Jordan, definitely. You could say LeBron is the GOAT. You could say, I think they're split. They're both, I can say Michael Jordan's the GOAT. And I'm going to be, in half the time I'm going to be right. And if I say LeBron's the GOAT, I'm going to be right half the time. So but it's Kobe Bryant. Now, Kobe Bryant had a strange workout routine. So apparently, he would do some drills without the ball, which is it's a little bit interesting because apparently, if he did drills without a ball, which is kind of interesting because I don't know for sure, but you play with the ball. But Kobe Bryant is a top 5 player of all time. Simple. Kobe Bryant is great. Kobe Bryant, if Kobe Bryant isn't in anybody's top 5, okay, if you guys don't have him in your top 5, I'm going to disagree, but I'm not going to be too upset, okay? But if he's not in your top 10, who are you guys? I need to meet you to make sure you're okay mentally. But yeah, Kobe Bryant is the best player of the 2000s. Alright, so for the 2010s, quick disclaimer, I'm not doing the Subscribe should do the 2020s. So, 2010s, it's LeBron James. LeBron James has lived up to all the hype. LeBron James, and now people are mad at LeBron James. If you're a Cleveland Cavaliers fan, you've probably been mad at you. You've probably been mad at him in your ex, because as almost everyone in Cleveland and Ohio knows, he was traded. I don't remember who it was. He was traded, right? He was traded to the Miami Heat. And he didn't want to play for the Cleveland Cavaliers anymore. So, and then the second that people realized he didn't want to play for the Cavaliers anymore, Cleveland hated him. And then what did he do? He won 3 championships in Miami Heat with Miami Heat. He came back. Well, he won 2. He went to 3, but he won 2. He went to Cleveland, and guess what he does? Everyone loves him because he just won their first championship ever. And then what did they do after that? A, does he go to the Lakers and win another championship? Or B, does he go to the Lakers and be a complete disappointment? He won another championship with the Lakers. So for 2020s, I have Steph Curry, and there's a lot of people you could go with for that, But honestly, I think that you have to go with Steph Curry, man. Steph Curry is insane. So, alright, but thank you guys for watching, and bye.